mehr die Perspektive irgendwie.
Hello there and welcome once again to Great Africa with your hostess, IMASUN. On the program today we are going to be talking about a lot of things. Like you can see, the studio is full of so many beautiful girls, wonderful people you'll be meeting for the very first time. But before we continue on that, we are going to be talking with a very important personality, talking about a man called Mr. CHRIZ EZEH. Mr. CHRIZ EZEH is a man of many parts. You're into magazine, you're into internet connections and so many things. So let's hear you. What are you really into?
I'm CHRIZ EZEH from Nigeria originally. I'm into internet networking. The story of Euro-Africa Central Network started for a very long time. It was my disgust at the inception at the time when I came to Germany and saw that there's nothing positive about Africa in the media. One of my first disgust was the story I read in the German weekly magazine that's called Der Spiegel. And the story was actually for Somalia, and then the whole Africa was actually then painted black, in the sense that man tried that in the story to say Africa the alien's continent. My annoyance was one should have directed the story exactly on Somalia and not
generalize the continent.
You know, in one packet. And that was the beginning of the issue, and then I thought as a journalist I should do something about it. So I launched the Euro-Africa Central Network magazine first. And after about 2.5 years, the portal developed into other realms, like we now offer web design for all Africans worldwide, and we offer international African directory online, and we offer the magazine, and the magazine is multilingual, starting first in English and German, so that every person can get an access and read this. And the address is euroafricacentral.com.
Now, how do you source for your information? Because this is supposed to be an internet magazine, so you could always get any information you want from the internet. So how are you able to sort out your
that is very important. We have, in the beginning, everything was done by me. That was about 4 years ago. And today we have about 55 correspondents all over the continent. Most of our writers come from United States. I was in the United States for the last 2 weeks, where I had lectures at the University of Ohio and Chicago State University. There is a very big need, very great need by black Americans who want to get connected to many Africans, whether in Africa or in the diaspora or in Germany and so on. But they want to be sure and are very skeptical because of what they read everywhere and what they see on TV. I had a lot of work doing to get them convinced that every person who is interested in doing things with Africans anywhere, especially the Africans in the diaspora, is free to do this and can try his best. And through our network, it might be possible for people to get at least some of the Africans that we have in our listing, but because they are trusted and we trust what they do, and we get to know the backgrounds of all the people that are in our directory. That is first maybe the beginning of a very effective online networking.
So where do you intend to go from here?
Where I intend to go from here is to get all Africans united and networked online. That's my aim, online networking. Okay. That's what we're doing, and we are succeeding.
And if anybody had to contact you, or anybody watching this program out there had to contact you for any of these services, either be it the website or your medical field,
simply give my name in the Google.
Can you give that?
CHRIZ EZEH.
CHRIZ EZEH, and all the information.
CHRIZ.
And your fees.
EZEH. That's all.
What about the visa? Somebody's watching this program and is thinking, if I have a relation that's back in Africa and wants to come over for medical treatment or something. So what about the visa possibilities? Do you also arrange that?
We do this.
So you have a registered company that would take care of all of this?
We do this. That's no problem.
Irrespective of the ailment?
Yeah. On the internet, if you go on the internet, you will see our reference. You see patients we've already brought here and sent home. And is an effective way of handling issues.
We really want to thank you for this time you've had to share about what you do about African Central, the online magazine, your medical treatment, the building of the website. What would you give to a diaspora watching this program?
My advice would be that all Africans should make sure they invest a lot in education of their children. A lot of emphasis on the education. We should de-emphasize the craze for money, the craze for fast money, and that is a problem.
Wonderful.
If we are able to achieve this, we've achieved a lot.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to thank you once again, viewers. You heard it all there from Mr. CHRIZ Ezeh.